as your sun, moon, rising, and Venus, and you are interested in what is going on with the past person. Welcome in, welcome in. If you are new to my channel, well, I hope you will consider subscribing, okay? Even if you have subscribed, double check your notifications from time to time, your notification bell. They do get recalibrated here, and so just make sure that you're still set to know whenever I upload or go live, okay, Cappy Gang? So with that being said, of course, if you would like to book a personal reading, there is one and only one way to book a personal reading with me. That is always going to be by following the directions in my description box below my most recent video. That's the only way to book a personal reading with yours truly. And I am now offering emergency readings for you guys as well. So you can see all of that below, as well as how to follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and also links to my playlist that help you hopefully along your journey. Okay, so with that being said, Capricorn, here's what we're going to do as far as the reading goes. We're going to go back in time for the first part of this reading to the time that the dynamic between you and this person went by the wayside. When what were they thinking? What were they feeling? What was in their heart, their mind? Did they have emotion? What were they saying? And what was just in their head and in their heart and in their mouth, right? And their actions. Let's see what else we can. Let's see what all we can get, Capricorn, as far as where they were at the point in time when this thing went by the wayside, Cappy Gang. Let's see what we can find out. Let's take a look. Let's take a look, Capricorn. All right. Let's take a look. Okay. Okay, so this was a strong soul connection, no doubt. No doubt, no doubt. Okay, so we're starting to get a little bit of a storyline. There was a lot of emotion on the part of your person. Okay. Oh, yeah. All right. We got some interesting story for you, Capricorn. You're going to know right away if this is your story or not. If I get you, good. If not, catch me on the next one or the last one, okay? I know not every Capricorn is having the same romantic experience, so just take what resonates. But here we go. All right, so, you know, I do think eventually, at first, I think your person kind of came in willing to put in some effort on this thing. You got the Three of Pentacles here. You probably had, you know, and your person probably realizes that there had been some success, at least early on in this dynamic. Okay. But really, I'm going to tell you what happened, okay? And it's almost cut out like a timeline. I'm going to tell you what happened. I think before you even realized it, Capricorn, your person already started releasing in their mind, energetically. Maybe you sensed that they started to distance themselves before they actually literally did the thing. You know, the thing, right? The snip, snip, right? Okay. The heartbreak. Okay, so let's talk about it. For whatever reason, your person came to a point where they're like, this is not worth it. And okay, I think, and this is what they thought. This is not what I think or what the cards are saying is true. So take what resonates on this, okay? But for some of them, they felt like they were doing all the work, or they may have said that, and that you weren't doing anything, okay? And that they were working really, really hard, and they felt like it was out of balance, okay? Crazy, right? Okay, so let's just continue down this timeline, Capricorn. I know, right? Right, Capricorn, I know. But in spite of that, crazy as this sounds, okay, this was probably for you a very strong, intense soul connection, okay? This was an important one. They're always about lessons. Sometimes romance happens and stays, sometimes not so much, but there's always things to be learned from strong soul connections. And they're honoring soul contracts many times is what that's about. But there was a lot of mutual emotion on the part of your person, and I believe you too. Otherwise, we probably wouldn't be having this conversation, because you wouldn't probably even be watching this if you didn't kind of care how they felt and what they were thinking, right? And we're going to move forward in time, but this is in the past right now, what they were saying and feeling at this time, okay? But you know what? I think they kind of went, in their mind, they felt like they were working at this. Okay, but at the same time, blamed you for everything. Okay? This is all your fault. It's your fault that I break your heart. And possibly third party here. This is my third party card for many of you. Okay? I don't know if they cheated or if they bailed and went immediately to somebody else. That can be a couple of different things. Okay? Exactly, Capricorn. But either way, heartbreak right here. But it was your fault that I did it. It was your fault that I did what I did. No, we decide what we do, right? Okay, so let's just call that illogical thinking right on out, okay? But yeah, okay, Capricorn. So you see what I'm saying? I mean, and sometimes, this came up in my all signs reading that I just finished for a couple of the all signs. I think it came up in Taurus and may have been Cancer or Leo. I can't remember. It was a couple of signs after Taurus it came up, but especially it came up. But sometimes the gaslighting can be so convincing that it will make you question your own mind. Like, okay, well, I thought I saw this. I thought that I saw him or her do this. And I know that he or she said this, and yet they're sitting there minimizing or even saying they didn't do it to begin with, or they're minimizing it, or they're saying it's my fault. But yet, wait a minute. How is it my fault that you cheated? Or how is it my fault that you gave up on this before you even really gave me a chance to even know what was going on, right? Exactly. Yeah, see, Tammy Lynn, and same thing, and it's probably your fault, your squatters there in their, in what they're saying, and it's illogical. And I think they tell this lie so much they actually even believe it sometimes. Okay, and I say this sometimes in these X readings, I tell you what they were thinking, but I don't tell you that it makes any damn sense, okay? Let me just qualify this. I've never been able to fully sometimes understand the logic that humans use in their thought process, but it is what it is, and sometimes we just have to say, okay, well, it doesn't make any sense, but that's what they were thinking. Okay, whatever. All right. Again, I think there were a lot of harsh words spoken, okay? And again, you got the Three of Cups in reverse, endings, divorce, whatever, but 3 in reverse, okay? Third party. A lot of my Cappies that I'm talking to either got cheated on or somebody bailed and immediately blew it and went with somebody else without even really taking time to heal. Hey, Sierra, good to see you again, love. And really, if you look at the love, it kind of goes downhill. We'll kind of make a devolving, okay, of the emotion, and we come down to page level. Okay, this is where it should start, not where it should like end, kind of thing. So we're going to go forward in time from here, but this is where they were then. This was the twisted thinking, okay? Ghosted and third party. Bless your heart, Capricorn. I know how it feels. Okay, so, and in this part of the reading, and I'll give you the zodiac signs, and many of you know I do not get overly caught up in zodiac signs, but I'll tell you what you pull just for those of you who are curious. We've got earth and water and air, and I don't think we have any fire, but we do have Leo. So 10 of the 12 zodiac signs, but okay. Now, let's fast forward to the point in time that you are watching this reading, okay? Because this is timeless. This is you're watching this for a reason. At the time of this reading, what is in the mind of this person now as it relates to you and this connection? Do they miss you? Do they think about you? Do they still have emotion? Have they let this go? What are they up to? What are they saying, thinking, doing? Let's see what we can get on that, Capricorn. Let's see what we can get, Cappy Gang. What are their feelings, thoughts, emotions, actions, words right now? What are they saying? Sometimes words and what's in the words and what's in the heart are two different things. We're going to see. Sometimes that comes out in these readings. Other times, maybe not. But okay. Let's see where they're at right now. At the point in time you're watching this reading, Cappy. Where are they now? Let's find out. Let's find out. What are they waiting on? Oh, we're all, okay. They're low-key spying on you. They're low-key, oh, yeah. Oh, they're cold. Oh, do they love you? Yeah, they love you no matter. Okay, bottom line, Capricorn, let me just cut to the chase on the emotion. We're going to get into details, but they love you now more than they did then. Ha! Yeah. Okay, so let's talk about this thing. Let's just dissect this whole thing down. They're low-key spying on you. Okay, I'm going to tell you something. How they're acting and how they're feeling are two different things. Remember how I said that can happen sometimes in these readings? Well, this is one of those. Okay, we're going to discuss this in a little bit more detail. All right. Here's how they're acting. Cold. I cut Cappy out. I don't have any feelings. Here's what's in their heart. Okay? Here's what they're saying they did. Right? By the way, this is the Empress card. Love, marriage, nurturing to full potential. Motherhood, parenthood, pregnancy, for what it's worth. I'm sorry I flashed that card. Sometimes I think you guys could see the cards. My apologies. That's what's in their heart. Big fat love, okay? But this is what's in their mouth. I don't have any feelings for Capricorn. I've moved on. I sailed away. I put distance between me and Capricorn. Maybe it involves change of residence or whatever. Distance, or sometimes just acting distant, okay? Which certainly these two cards would speak to that, okay? And you know what? If they're in a dynamic right now, it's cold, okay? King and Queen of Swords, it's cold. Hey, Lisa, thank you, love. I appreciate that. It's cold. I'm just going to tell you. But this is how they're acting about you. I don't care. I don't care. In their heart, we know the truth, right? Your friendly tarot reader can tell you the real deal, right? And I'm here to tell you. They're low-key spying, but they're trying to be real stealth about it. They don't want you to know. They don't want anyone to know. In fact, they don't like that they're doing it. Why? Because of the battle inside. Because they don't want to feel the way they feel. But you know what? You feel how you feel. And to suppress it is really kind of not healthy. But okay, it is what it is. But they don't even want to know about it. You know, they're acting as if they're healing. They've moved on or whatever. He hides. That's funny, Capricorn. You know, they're acting like they put all this drama behind them. But I'm going to tell you what. They've not done a damn bit of healing. They're saying they have, but they've not. They've not. No, they're not doing their energy work. They haven't healed. No, they haven't healed at all. And probably haven't done any work right now because of that Temperance card being in the reverse, okay? But they're in waiting mode right now. They're kind of like, I know if I went back to Capricorn, that, you know what, I know that, like, if I had done the right thing and just waited it out and put in the work, I would have gotten great abundance for it. If I would have just, you know, trusted the process, divine timing, and that sort of thing, all right? There you go. So there you have it. Okay, and in this part of the reading, we're going to go forward of whether or not they actually will reach out, okay, and come around, okay? We know about the battle inside. We've seen that right now. We're going to go forward in time in just a minute, but before we do, I'm going to give you the zodiac signs, okay? And so at any rate, we have fire and earth. I'm going to give you the majors in a minute. There were a lot of them. And air. Yep, fire, earth, and air. And then in the major arcana, we have Aries, Sagittarius, and Capricorn, interestingly enough. You don't think you're on the mind? Yeah, they're just trying to hide it. That's why the devil came out in reverse there. Which Capricorns are not devils. That's not what that means, okay? I'm a Cap moon, so, you know, it's just what card represents Capricorn energy in the zodiac sign. But oftentimes, the energy associated with the card doesn't always correspond with like what you associate with the zodiac sign. So just take what resonates on that, Capricorn. But yeah, they're low-key thinking about you and they're low-key spying on you, but they don't want anyone to know it. And they hate have you ever been in a situation, and we all have, I'm the first to confess this, where you spy on a past person and you hate yourself for doing it, but you can't stop? That's the kind of spying that I'm talking about. That's where they're at right now. That's what I mean. Oh, okay. Well, thank you for that, Capricorn. I did not know that. Okay, so fast forward, and let's go into the future and predict based on the current energies. Energies can change, right? But based on the current energies, might they reach out? Might they reach out to Capricorn? Or are they just going to sit there and deny? Deny. Because that's what it is. And they know. They know. That's why they can't stop looking at your social media. There you go. All right. Will Capricorn's person reach out? Will Capricorn's person reach out? Sierra, you're funny. Will Capricorn... I'm sorry. Will Capricorn's person reach out? No. Are they going to go back and forth? Yeah. Do they still love you and keeping on loving you in the future? Yup. But they're going to act withdrawn. Okay? They know this. They know you were important to them. I don't think they realized it then. Not really. Now they do. Or they'll come to realize it. This is future. We're predicting the future. They're going to come to realize how important this connection really was to them. Yep. But are they going to change? No. They're still going to be like, I'm putting Capricorn behind and releasing. But at the heart of the matter, you can't run from this kind of connection without at least getting some proper energies between you two, even if there's not a reconciliation, if you understand what I mean. Now, Capricorn, if you don't hear from them, and we're going to ask the question, what if you reach out in a minute? But you can create your own closure. I had to do that, okay? Because like I got ghosted too. But yeah, the opposite of ghosting. In fact, many of you who watch me in my Soul Fam chaps, you know the details on that. But anyway, as far as the zodiac signs, of course we pull Capricorn again. Why? Because they can't get you off their mind. We also pull Virgo, and we pull water and air and earth in this part of the reading. What if you reach out, Capricorn? Well, let's find out. What would happen if you were to reach out? If you were to initiate some kind of contact. Thank you. I hope I say this right, Napu. You got to check out my Taurus reading and my all signs. It was similar in some ways to this, okay? I just did it right before this video. You got to check it out. Okay. And thank you for the super chats, by the way, guys. Okay, so what if you reach out, Capricorn, to your person? What if you reach out? What if you reach out? Let's take a look. What if you reach out, Kathy? What would happen? Well, that flew out. Damn. I'm going to tell you exactly what would happen. Remember how I said the person hasn't changed? Remember, Capricorn? Let's talk. Here's what you be met with. I love you, but it was all your fault. And that's why I cut you out. And I don't have any feelings for you anymore, but like I did. But really, secretly, I low-key would want a new start. But I'm angry and bitter. And to be honest, Capricorn, this anger and bitterness goes long before you ever came across this person. Can I just say that? It's exhausting dealing with this person, isn't it? Probably. Yeah. Why? I'll tell you why. Because of all the gaslighting. It's exhausting. It wears you out. How do I know this? I have walked that path myself. So can I throw shade at you for second guessing your own, like, firsthand experience and knowing that you heard what you heard and you saw what you saw with your own two eyes and your own two ears, and yet you're sitting there questioning your own memory? How does that? Yeah, but it does. It really does. And that's exhausting, okay? And I'll tell you who they're really angry at. It has nothing to do with you. They're angry at themselves most of all. Yep. And in this part of the reading, I have pulled air and earth and fire and water. So I pulled all the signs there. So look, here's what we're going to do. Let's just go into the future a little bit more after any conversation. What might happen in the future between you? Is anything going to change? I mean, are they going to continue to blame you? Are they going to work on themselves? Are they going to come to the table? I mean, what, you know? I mean, I hope they heal from this, whether or not they, yeah, I know, Capricorn, I'm sorry. I hope they heal from this regardless, because that would do us all a favor, because it would, you know, help to raise the vibration of the earth. Whether or not you deal with them anymore is, you know, your decision. You can heal regardless, right? Time doesn't heal anything, though, time plus work. Because if you don't heal and you go into this dynamic or another one, you know, you'll accidentally and not meaning to manifest another debacle, and it'll hurt worse. That's kind of how that rolls. And there are reasons for that, but we won't get into that here. But I talk about that a lot in my playlist of why that happens. Okay, so what might happen in the future? King of Swords, Devil reversed, Four of Cups, love offer not accepted. I don't see it coming back around, Capricorn. But you know what? You know what I'm going to name this? You dodged a bullet. That's what I'm going to name this. And let me say something, Capricorn. I'm going to pull some advice for you in a minute, but I'm going to tell you something. Sometimes when things don't work out, they work out. Do you understand? You understand what I mean by that? This was a lesson, so it was important. And it's to awaken you to what you really are and how powerful and beautiful and amazing you really are. And for you to be able to see yourself through the eyes of divine, find self-love and all of that, right? So, and in this part, I pull Capricorn yet again, because in spite of what they say, we know the truth, okay? But water and air and Capricorn. Yeah, I understand, Cappy. I do, Capricorn. I understand completely. All right, so let's pull some advice for you from the, and I'm going to pull a quote from my quote deck too for you. But let's pull some advice from the tarot, just in general as it relates to this situation. Anything else you might need to know. And y'all stick around. I'm doing Aquarius next, okay? I'll do Aquarius after this. All right. All right, Capricorn. Let's take a look. All right. All right. This is nice. This is cool. I like it. Don't be impulsive. Don't deal with this in and out crap anymore. That's the Knight of Swords energy. I thought you were what I wanted, but you know what? I'm going to bail just as quick as I jump in. It's jumping in too fast and jumping out too fast. But look at here. Let me show you something. These are incredibly powerful cards, and let me tell you why. Nine of Pentacles, Nine of Cups. This is about finding every bit of abundance and love and material and emotional fulfillment inside you. And that is what it is about. And why is that important? As within, so without. Because if you want to manifest lasting, healthy love, money, whatever, okay, vibing on your own is the way to do it. It has to start inside, okay? And when energetically everything is aligned inside in that way, there is no other option for the universe other than to manifest the exact same thing on the outside. The money, the love, the peace, the happiness, the overall abundance in every area. Friendships, love, marriage, happiness, you know, whatever it is that you're aligned with inside, okay? It starts inside and it goes outside. And this is where you are advised to go and work on you, fix you, find this place. Yes, it takes time. Yes, it takes work. Okay. The heartbreak ain't fun, folks. I've been there. A long, long time I got stuck there, okay? And it was hard to take a step and do something different. However, it was hard to stay where I was too, because I was miserable. Now, I'm vibing pretty well. Feeling pretty good. Right? Okay. Some of you are self-employed. Your money's going to get better too. It's about leveling up. Dang Skippy, Sierra. That's exactly right. It's all about leveling up. She said, she called it. And water and earth and air in this part of the reading, Capricorn. I'm going to pull a quote for you real quick. I'm just going to pull from the middle. I've got to update this. Okay. Don't follow a path, blaze your own trail. I hold these up because some people like to screen them. I like this. Just blaze your own trail. Just be you. Be that Nine of Pentacles, Nine of Cups, and there you have it. Beautiful reading for you, Capricorn. I know it was not pleasant dealing with the ex, but you know what? You kind of know if it's your story or not, right? And some folks are just not going to wake up, right? They're just not, right? And we have to accept that. And look, it's always about evolving and changing. I am not even who I am yet. None of us are, right? That's the way it's supposed to be. We're always growing and changing, right? Never being stagnant. There you go. Much love to all the Cappies. I'm going to do Aquarius right after this. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Thank you for the super chats. As always, if you have not subscribed, I hope you will. And if you want to delve into specifics about love or money or anything, then certainly you can book a personal reading with me. And I'm doing emergency readings now too and turning those around within 24 hours. But otherwise, I turn them around in about 2 days. So thank you so, so much. And you are not fat and worthless. Their opinion stops at their doorstep and has nothing to do with your reality. Never forget it. Never forget it, okay? You are what you say you are. That's what counts. Don't you worry about anybody else's opinion. Other people's opinions, I don't care who they are. I don't care if they're blood related, husband, whatever. It doesn't matter and it's none of our business. That's their problem. Right? There you go. Much love, Cappies. I will see y'all soon. Those of you who are interested in the Aquarius reading, I will be doing that.